Slowneek is a true all-in-one HR solution, and that also means that you can conveniently assign, store, and manage your company assets in the app. Do you give your employees laptops, mobile phones, keys, any other work equipment, or even non-physical items like software licenses? Have a perfect overview of who has got which assets, when they were handed over or returned, and never miss a thing. In the Assets/Management section, you can find a list of all the assets with their names, holders, inventory numbers, and categories. Moving this switch over here, you can display even more information. Who wouldn't love some more data? But let me show you how to add or import new assets into the system. You've basically got two options. You can either manually create the asset or import the assets in bulk for bigger volumes of equipment. We'll start with the first option. Click the Add button and name the asset, like MacBook Pro 14. Enter the mandatory details, like the acquisition date, inventory number, serial number, or rather a code, and currency in which you purchased the asset. Add the price and category of the asset for better filtering. Fancy a picture of the asset? Go ahead and upload it. Now, do you want to assign the asset to one of your users, or want to only store the asset without a holder? Both options are a viable option, but let's focus on the former one. Assigning a new asset is fairly easy. Just click the Assign this asset button and select a holder from the drop-down menu. Specify the state of the asset at the moment of the handover and the date of handover. Click the Save button and your work is done. The selected holder of the asset will receive a notification to their email and in the app alerting them that there is an asset to be accepted. This prompt is also visible on the main dashboard under the Actions section. To accept the asset, each employee can just open the details of the asset, read it out, and electronically sign it. After that, a PDF protocol with the confirmation is generated. Smooth and reliable. By the way, you can find all the protocols in the Assets/Handover Protocols section. The second option to get the assets to Slowneek is using our import template. From the Assets dashboard, click the Import button and download the Excel file. Open it and fill the table out with all the assets you want to import. Once completed, drag and drop it back to Slowneek. The system will validate the data, and if everything is fine, all assets will be imported and distributed to your users. As an administrator, you may also request a return of the asset. Just open the appropriate asset, scroll down a bit, and choose between the return without generating a protocol. This is your unofficial way. And the formal version of handing over the asset with a signature and the protocol. In the second case, the flow is absolutely the same as for assigning and accepting the assets. There is one more cool feature you should know about. Apart from the possibility to create asset categories to group them into logical units, you may create custom asset fields. These are very similar to the custom user fields that you're already familiar with. Do you need to keep track of when the assets or licenses are expiring? Do you need to specify the size of the protective clothing? Or would you like to add a manufacturer of the asset? Create your own fields that will be visible in all assets. Once created, head over to the Asset folder, move to the second tab called Expanded, and find your custom fields. In the last section called History, you get a perfect overview of how this asset has been used. And that's about it. In case you need to download the assets, go back to the Assets dashboard, switch to the larger grid, and export the assets to Excel. Wonderful! Keeping all the assets in one place will surely bring a great overview to your team and make the whole logistics process behind handing over and returning assets much smoother.